to be doing a little bit of a video on how to choose your university. I know that a lot of people are starting their last year of A-levels, or maybe their last year of a diploma or something like that, and in that year very soon they're going to be starting to choose their universities. If they haven't already given it some thought already, they're going to be writing their personal statements, filling out their UCAS application. So yeah, so this is going to be a little bit of a video of how to choose it, my tips and how I chose my university, because I've already gone through all that process and I'm starting university in September. So yeah, the bed's a bit squeaky. I've been trying to film this video all day. My mum went shopping for something in town earlier, and I've got this thing too, because I'm newly doing vlogs and stuff. I've been really nervous to do it while my parents are in, because they are the type of parents to take the mickey or take the pee or whatever like that. So yeah, especially my dad. I think British parents are like that. They like to make fun of their kids, kind of, you know. Without further ado, I've got everything on my phone that I've written down. So let me just find it. What I would give is, what is the reputation of the university? Does it offer you opportunities internationally? Like, can you go and study abroad? Like on my course that I've chosen, in the second year I have the opportunity to study abroad in India, which I'm doing a film course, which of course is going to be Bollywood over there, so it was either going to be India or LA, but the course in India is the exact same course as the one that I'm going to be studying here, so they've chosen that we study in India. The next thing that you need to look at is what have the students said about the university. If the students have said, oh, the teachers never show up, oh, it's rubbish, it's crap, you know, I hate university, I hate studying here, then why would you want to study there? Why would you want to waste £9 grand a year? I know that you're getting it loaned to you, but why would you waste £9 grand a year? And of course you've got living costs on top of that, so at the end of the 3 years you're probably spending 40 odd grand or 30 odd grand. And why would you want to waste your money on that? There's no point, is there? So if the students have said it's crap, then the university is probably crap. A good way that you could find out what university students have said is looking on Twitter, typing in your university on Twitter. You know, if students have said that, if they're all saying, oh, my lecturer, my tutor did not show up today for my lecture, oh, what a surprise, then it's probably not the best university to go to. If it's constantly happening, you don't want to waste your money on, you know, a university that doesn't provide you the education that you're paying for. The next thing that you need to do is take a look at the website. Does it offer scholarships for overachievers? I know that some universities offer some form of scholarship to people that are A students or A-star students, where they pay so much of their accommodation or so much towards their tuition fees or something like that, which is really good. Mine doesn't offer anything like that, the university that I've chosen, but it does offer it to international students. So tip number 2 is to look at what the course is like. If the course is rubbish, or if the course doesn't suit you, then there's no point in doing the course at all. My course is one of the best film courses, I believe, in the country. You do have to, for a film course, I will say that you do have to audition for most universities to get in. Either going for an interview and taking a film reel. For the university that I'm going to, I got sent some questions via email and I had to answer them on camera, a piece of camera like I'm doing now. And then I had to send in a film reel. I sent in a film that I'd done for the NHS about having an ultrasound to make children feel comfortable about going so they're not scared. I did that with a few classmates at college, and then I made a film completely by myself about the snow. I got one of my friends to act in it, but I did the sound, and I filmed the whole thing. I edited it all on my own. I had no help whatsoever with the creation of that film, and that was about winter. I will link both of them, both of those films down below if you really want to watch it, and I'll show I'll link the film reel that I did if anybody's interested in what again with what the course is like. I think that you should look at what the students have said about the course. As a whole, the university might be good, but the tutors on your particular course might not, you know, show up, or they might not be very good, or they might be mean. You don't want a mean teacher. You want somebody that you can, you know, feel alright going to talk to. Nobody wants a teacher, because we're all adults now. We're all adults, and you want to be treated like an adult at university. You do not want to be treated like a teenager, or a child, which I think is extremely important if you're going on to higher education, because let's face it, this is the last opportunity that you're gonna have to be in higher education or education in a whole, unless you go on to a master's degree. Yeah. So you want these to be the best times of your life. You want to enjoy it. You're going into the big world on your own. If you're in England, you've got to look after yourself completely. Self-catering, well, most of it's self-catering anyway. Number 3 is to look at the location of the place. Visit the university, have a look around the city. Don't just look around the university, have a look around the city, because the last thing you want is to not feel safe in the place. You want somewhere where you feel comfortable. My two choices, my second choice was London, was Greenwich University. I'll tell you my second choice because I'm not going there. So yeah, it was Greenwich, and I went to visit there, and I panicked. I was with my mum, but I panicked so much because I was so scared. I was on the underground. There was an underground train here to there to everywhere. It just looked like a load of lines on a map to me. And after I stopped, my mum just told me to breathe. And after I stopped and took a breath and looked at the map, I understood it. But because I was panicking, because I was in such a big place, I did not know what to do. My mum thought that it was hilarious, but I couldn't do it. But I did put it down as my second option of a university. Of course, you needed more grades to go to Greenwich than you did to the university that I've chosen, but it wasn't the course to me. Plus, I went for a thingy day there, and it's a beautiful university, don't get me wrong, it's an absolutely beautiful university, but I didn't really feel comfortable. I didn't feel like it was a home for me. Tip number 4. The university that I have chosen has been the university that I have wanted to go to for a good few years now. Ever since I discovered that university may be a possibility for me, I have been looking at this for, you know, so long, and I have been looking at the course for so long. My sister's best friend's friend, that's a bit of a mouthful, went to that university. She did journalism, and I just thought that it looked so cool. She got to go to San Marcos, California. She got to go on the sets of all the Disney programs and all that stuff, and it just looked so incredible, and I just wanted to be there. I just wanted to experience all that. It's just such an amazing, incredible opportunity. Do you know, who doesn't want to do that? It's amazing. So I looked into the university. It didn't specify on the website where you got to go, but when I went to the open day, it said that we got to go to India on this course, and they were filming with elephants, and oh my god, it just looked incredible. It looked amazing, and I'm so super excited to do it, to go and have some fun. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but it's going to be super duper fun. But my mum told me that I had to be open-minded while choosing my university. She knew that I really wanted to go there, so obviously I put down that as one of my UCAS options, but she still made me go. It was actually my dad that pushed me into doing it, but my mum, you know, they talk to each other and they agree on stuff and all that jazz. They made me go around other universities like Greenwich, where else did I go? Lincoln. I think they're the only other two universities I visited. I did put down Buckinghamshire, New Buckinghamshire, on my application, and where else did I pick? I got accepted into 4 of the universities that I applied for. I did get an interview for Buckinghamshire, but I heard that it wasn't too great of a university. It was like my last choice university, so I didn't go to the interview, so obviously I wasn't accepted into the university because I didn't go to the interview. But all the other 4 I got in. I would have got into any of the universities, because technically I got 3 A's at A level, so I got 3 distinctions, so I'd have got accepted into any of the universities no matter what. Yeah, so be open-minded, look in the universities, look at all the universities, you may surprise yourself. The last tip, which is tip number 5, is don't pick a university based on the fact of how many UCAS points you need, or if it requires a higher grade, because just because it requires a higher grade doesn't mean it's a good course or it's a good university. As I said, I picked my university based on what the course was like and what doors it would open for me. Just because a course requires 5 A's doesn't mean it's better than a course that requires, what, 5 B's. It's, you know, it depends on the person, how that person learns. And to be fair, the course that I've picked, it seems a lot better than any of the courses that require a higher grade. As I said, the course that I've chosen doesn't require that high of grades, but it opens so many doors. So why would I choose any other university? There's no point. So don't be fooled by the grade requirement for any university. It doesn't mean it's a good university. So yeah, that is the end of my 5 tips. I hope I didn't ramble on too much, and I hope that this was extremely helpful. I had a kind of big thinking session yesterday. I was watching Kirsty's Fill Your House for Free, like an old woman. But yeah, I really like Kirsty's amazing. You should watch it. Kirsty, she's flipping awesome. She's like the older version of me. She's not that old really, is she? But she's like the adult, more grown-up version of me. Yeah, so I was watching it and I was looking at upcycling. So I typed it in on Google and I looked at all these photos of upcycled things and I just got an explosion of ideas. So if you're up for some DIYs for students, then I am probably going to be having so many in the next coming month or months. No promises. No, I am definitely going to do some more student guides because that's going to be my main thing on the channel. So yeah, if you're interested, please give my video a thumbs up. I'd be really grateful, and please subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I love getting new subscribers and I love having new friends. I'd love to talk to some of you on here. So yeah, that is about it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this video has been very helpful. See you!